everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a versus video for you guys. Foundation versus foundation. I actually did a powder versus powder and so many of you really liked that. So I thought it would be a good idea to do two foundations against each other. And I've actually been asked this question a couple times, so I thought these two would be the perfect candidates to go ahead and do this for. I'm going to be doing a versus next to the Giorgio Armani foundations. I have the Luminous Silk foundation as well as the Designer Lift. I recently got the Designer Lift in my Sephora haul here on my channel, and I've had the Luminous Silk for a really long time, but I've always gotten the question of which foundation I like better. I've worn the Designer about 2 times and the Luminous Silk a handful of times, so I'm interested to see which foundation I like better. I'm really excited, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I want to say is even though the colors are very, very, very similar, they are 2 different names. So I feel like they're going to look very similar. I feel like the Luminous Silk is just a tad bit darker. The Luminous Silk that I have is 6.5 and the Designer Lift is in 5.5. Disclaimer, I don't know if it is going to match my neck. It is probably not the same color as I am right now, but I wanted to go ahead and do this video for you guys. I wanted to go ahead and do a versus to see which foundation I like better. So I know, I'm sure I'm going to get comments down below that it doesn't match me, I need to get a lighter color, this and that, but I'm just giving you a disclaimer. It probably will not match, but I want to see which foundation. Could you two stop? But I want to see which foundation I like best. So just disclaimer, I know they're not going to match. What are you gonna do? So I am kind of late to filming today, so I want to go ahead and just put this down really quick. I am going to go in with my normal everyday primer that I use, which I don't know where it is. Here it is. I'm first going to go down with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I'm going to spray this all over. I was going to put a smoothing primer, but let me go down so you guys can see my face. I was going to put down a smoothing primer, but I feel like I really want to see the way that this foundation or these foundations look on my skin. So I think I'm just going to leave my skin honestly like this. So I am going to go ahead and just put a little bit of eyeshadow primer down. I'm not going to be doing an eye look today, but if I don't put it down, my eyeshadows will still crease like crazy. The main thing about this tutorial is I just want to see how the foundations look. So I'm not going to be doing an eyeshadow look or anything like that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the I'm going to put the Luminous Silk on the left side of my face and the Designer Lift on the right side. Luminous Silk left, Designer on the right. So I think I'm going to put the Luminous Silk down first. I am using a beauty blender, damp beauty blender, to go ahead and apply this. So to apply, I'm using my Sigma Concealer F75 brush. So this is in the shade 6.5. So I think this color is going to be a little bit darker, but we shall see. I am going to go ahead and put concealer and powders and everything down. I'll probably put that on off camera since, again, I want the main focus of this video to be on this foundation. Okay, so that is half of my face done with the Luminous Silk foundation. So let's go ahead. I put a very minimal amount of foundation. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and wipe off my brush a little bit. And now I'm going to go in with the Designer Lift foundation, and this is going to go on the other side. And I'm using 1 pump for each side. Yeah, this is going to probably be a little bit lighter, but okay. So that is both sides down. They're actually not bad. I feel like I've thought one side of my face is going to be so much darker than the other because they're 2 different numbers. Chanel. Hi, Alright guys, so this is all the makeup I'm going to do today. I'm running around and doing a couple errands, and then I have some things going on later tonight. I'm not even going to put lip gloss on. I'm not doing eyeshadow, mascara, or anything like that. Just wanted to keep it very simple, very minimal for me today. Just really want to see how the foundation does. So I went ahead and I put all my powders down. I did concealer, everything like that. I will leave all the products down below that I use if you guys are interested in knowing. But as of right now, I think they both look really, really nice. I feel like at this very moment, I'm a fan of the Luminous Silk side more than the designer lift, because even though I'm taking into consideration that this side of my face, I did go through a little bit of craziness, as you guys know, with my skin, and I do have a little bit of a problematic area here. It's all gone, thankfully, all the craziness, but I do have some marks here, and as you can see, the foundation didn't cover it up. I think maybe if I went in a little bit more, but I just want to see how it looks with just one layer of foundation on. But I think as of right now, I love the way that my skin looks. I think my skin looks really nice. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just go about the rest of my day. I will come back later tonight, probably right before I take my makeup off. Actually, I have to shower tonight, so probably right before I take a shower, I'll come back and give you guys my final review about which foundation I like the best. Also, right now, it is 1:54. I got a really late start today, but I'll probably come back around maybe like 9-ish. That will probably be a good amount of time that I think this foundation or these foundations will be on. So I will be back then and I'll give you guys my review. Alright guys, I am back. It is, oh crap, I forgot my phone somewhere. It's 8:30 because I remember I just finished eating dinner with Steve downstairs and I looked at the clock and I was like, oh my god, it's 8:30. Okay, let me go finish filming so I can take a shower and then go watch TV with him. And I wanted to give you guys my final review on the two foundations versus Giorgio Armani. And so my final review and the winner, let's see. Well, first of all, I definitely haven't powdered at all today. I probably could powder my forehead a little bit because my forehead does get shiny. But the definite winner for me, even taking into consideration the fact that I do have a problematic area right here, I'm gonna have to give the winner of this to the Luminous Silk. I feel like Luminous Silk looks so much better on this side of my face. I put the Luminous on the left, Designer Lift on the right. I feel like the Luminous Silk looks so much better. I feel like it is held up really beautifully. I think that it just looks really great on the skin, whereas the Designer Lift, I don't know what it is, but of course, because of my problematic area, I feel like it really did not cover up what I wanted it to cover up. And I don't know if I touched my skin or something, but I have two little like patchy areas right there. I don't really know what happened with that. I do feel like the Designer Lift is a very beautiful foundation and I love the way that it looks, but for me, overall, I like the Luminous Silk 1,000 times better than Designer Lift. I know Designer Lift is one of those foundations that I've seen like really high-end makeup artists and well-known makeup artists use the Designer Lift on really big-time models. So I think if you probably have perfect skin, which is not me, if you have perfect skin, I think Designer Lift is definitely a foundation for you. But for me, I think that the Luminous Silk looks so much better on my skin. I really love the way that it looks. I love the color. It feels like skin to me, like it doesn't feel like I'm just wearing foundation. It feels really nice. Same thing with the Designer Lift. I just feel like the Luminous Silk feels a little bit better to me. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I just love the Luminous Silk a lot more than the Designer Lift, and so if you're in between which foundation to get, because I do know, of course, they're both high-end, so I do know that they both are a little bit pricey, I would definitely go ahead and get the Luminous Silk over the Designer Lift. I think you would really enjoy it. I love the Luminous Silk. I'm probably going to I'll go back to wearing this more because I kind of took a break from Luminous Silk because I started to get so many more foundations, but I'll definitely start wearing Luminous Silk much more because of this review. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below if you try this out for yourself, or which one, if you have in your collection, which one is your favorite personally, because of course everybody's opinions are different. My opinion is that I like the Luminous Silk better, but let me know in the comments down below which foundation you like between the two. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love you all very much and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. I talk so much I can't breathe.